Broadcasting live from the Wiesner Huntsville studios, we are your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. 101.7 KSAM.
It's the Huntsville Hornets Coaches Show with head coach Rodney Southern, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Now, here's Carlos Zimmerman and Brian Adams.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another brand new edition of the Hornet Nation Coaches Show live from Chick-fil-A in Huntsville. How y'all doing tonight? Come on, let me hear it from y'all. Come on. I know it was a holiday, but we can still get a little bit rowdy. You're not Brian Adams. Well, Brian is away on work here this evening, so you just get little old me here today. I'm Carlos Zimmerman, and joining me now here on the Hornet Nation Coaches Show, as we always do at the start of the show, is the main man himself, head coach Rodney Southern. Y'all give it up for Coach. Coach, how are you, sir?
I'm pretty good today.
Doing well? Enjoyed your day off?
I actually did. I got a little work done this morning and actually got a workout that I hadn't had in a while and took a nap this afternoon, so I feel pretty good.
I know those don't come around too very often,
No.
so I'm glad you enjoyed it. So, Coach, as always, opening statement, big win Friday night in front of a packed house at the new Huntsville ISD Stadium. Come on, yeah, that deserves a round of applause. Just your thoughts from Friday night.
Well, obviously all the other things that go into what happened Friday night. I've talked to probably more people over this weekend about the other parts. Winning the game is obviously important because you want to win the first game in a brand new stadium. But it was just really cool to talk to people that have been here their whole life and were able to be at the game, or people that came by the field house Friday and were able to tour it and go up into the weight room and look out on the field. And, and then to hear, actually I stopped yesterday. Lane Hurst was in Elkins Lake, and he and I stopped and talked a little bit about, some point in the third quarter they moved a bunch of people from the home side to the visitor side. And I think we might have broke some kind of fire code or something with the number of people we let in the game. But, just the fact that knowing that's here for good. It's not going to be an experience that happens one time. Now, we all know the first one's going to draw much more attention than the future ones because of the amount of people who just want to see it. But then on the other side of it, and I told the kids, we want a game ugly. Penalties were a big factor again this past Friday night. But I thought defensively that's probably one of the better games we've played, to hold athletic guys like they have to 3 points and have multiple turnovers, multiple 3-and-outs, and do the things we did. And then, probably the most exciting part of it for me is when we got down to about a minute and something left, I have a chart that kind of tells you, okay, here's how many timeouts they have, here's how much time's left, here's how much you can actually and we knew at some point we were going to have to get another first down, or actually we needed 2 first downs. And Coach Schroeder and I had been talking through the entire time, and about, do you run it, do you throw it? And when he mentioned throwing it on the play that obviously Austin threw Melton, our second touchdown of the game, that kind of changed obviously the entire outcome. I hesitated for a second, and we talked about it a little bit more. And but knowing that they were going to commit hard to the run, and obviously Austin made a good throw, Third ran a great route, and that kind of sealed the game, probably sealed a little bit of my nerves in terms of how we would finish the game out. But overall, as a coach, when you've been doing it as long as I've had the opportunity to do this, but to be able to see our kids and this community and people in general just so excited, but probably more than excited is how proud a lot of those people were, not only about the game and the stadium and all those kind of things, but that'll stick with me. Winning and being 3-0 in district and all that's obviously important, but those other things kind of stick with me a lot more. And of course, the number one thing, I think the entrance to the game the other night is probably the best experience that, I've been a part of in a long time. I've told some parents, I was more nervous this past week than I was in 2004 when we played in Texas Stadium for state championship, because you want everything to go exactly right and perfect and everybody to have a great experience, and that's not always the case. But, you look now, we have a Huntsville ISD stadium that people can be proud of, and we're 1-0 in it, and that's the main thing.
I think we could just stop right there. That's just great in and of itself. Come on. Coach, looking at the ball game itself, I know there were some offensive struggles early on in that ball game. It was 7-3 for like an eternity. What do you think that was most attributed to?
Well, I thought at the point of attack, offensive-wise, I think they were physically better than we probably expected. I hope that wasn't the case, but I think it was. I think they got after us at the point of attack. I think the penalties killed us. It killed drives. It turned 2nd and 2 into 2nd and 12 and things like that. And I think people don't realize every year especially in district, there's always a team that seems to give another team problems. And I think athletically, Brian Rudder is as athletic as anybody we're going to play. I think their front four were really good, 3 or 4, depending on whether they used number 44 or not. And I think we made some mistakes. And when you make mistakes in games like that, with all the other things that were going on, you had homecoming, you had a homecoming parade, you had all the pomp and circumstance of a stadium and all those things, and we didn't have school Friday, so we had another routine change there. And you want to say those things aren't factors, but they are, and you try as a coach to keep them on track. But overall, when you make mistakes and then you have penalties on top of it, that it's hard to create momentum. It's hard to create big plays when that happens.
Now, flip to the other side for the defense. You didn't allow Rudder's offense to really get going outside of maybe that drive on the field goal, but even then, you love to hold the team to 3 rather than give them 6. Just what was most impressive about your defense, especially with the guys up front?
Well, I think we're still tackling well, and I think that's from here on out, however long we are, hopefully the rest of the district and in the playoffs, however long that is, if you're tackling well and running to the football, you're always going to have a chance. But we blocked a field goal. I think we had 3 3-and-outs. We had 3 times or 4 times where they punted. We had 3 turnovers. If you started adding those 3s up, well, they only got 12 or 13 possessions total. So, defensively, then you go back, and, of course, Saturday morning as we were breaking the film down, I go in and the defensive guys are in there, and they were like, I said, that was a pretty good effort. And, they got a list of things that we didn't do well, which that's what you want. You want your staff and your coaches to understand that. But at the same time, you hold a team to 3. In the course of the last couple of weeks, we've held teams in check. So, but I still think, our ability to run to the ball and tackle right now is key.
Overall in the ball game, and I think this was no secret to anybody that was in the stands or was watching on the broadcast, there were a lot of yellow flags that were thrown on Friday night. And a lot of it was really to both sides, but I know the personal fouls was a big issue. So what have you guys been doing in trying to, correct and add more discipline when it comes to those personal fouls?
Well, I think it's the biggest thing with that is if you're the reaction guy and you're second, you're the guy that's going to get caught. And I think and we say this all the time, don't get caught up in the noise of the game, what people are saying, what they're doing, what the intensity of a guy standing on the sideline or any of that kind of stuff is. And then I think on top of that, when you start getting penalties, especially that kill drives, there's a level of frustration. And you can't let that frustration build up to get you to that point. And when you have – and there's going to be official crews that just naturally throw a lot of flags. Sometimes I think they think they have to, and you go back and look because that's one of the things that a couple of our coaches and I do on Saturdays. I go back and watch every one of them. Did we commit all of them? I had one question, and that's it. The rest of them, we committed them, and so did they. So it wasn't, and I will never, hopefully ever say, officials decided a ball game, because they don't. But they decide how the game's going to be played, and you got to be able to adjust to that, and we've got to do a better job of that.
Now you transition to a get better week, if you will. I know you're banged up here and there, so this bye week couldn't have come at a better time for you guys. Just what are you going to be looking to get out of this week in preparation for Lake Creek next week?
Well, the big thing, we didn't have school today, and we gave them off today. We didn't bring them in on Saturday. We worked as coaches Saturday till about 1 o'clock, and I gave the coaches Sunday and Monday off, which, for this time of year is ideal to be able to have that. We will practice Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The mornings will be weights, and we will watch a little bit of Lake Creek each day. And then we'll have a period or two at the end of practice, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, to introduce some basic things about Lake Creek, which is obviously going to be good for us. But these 3 practices are used to, I would say, treat it like a spring training. But what we've talked about and what we're going to try to accomplish is, okay, defensive backs, since we're going to have defensive coaches here tonight, what are 3 things Tuesday that we need to fix or that we need to be better at? And let's get better at those 3 things. And we're going to do it with every group. We're going to bring our freshmen, our JV, and our varsity all together, which I think it's really good for those freshman guys to see a varsity guy doing the same drill and the same technique that they're doing. And then Friday, we're going to get a chance to see Brenham, Richmond Randall, and Lake Creek play live, which is we haven't had an opportunity to see anybody yet because we've been going 8 weeks in a row. So that'll be good, especially to see Lake Creek's running back got hurt a week and a half ago. He had surgery on his hand. I don't know how long he's out. I don't know what that's actually going to do. I know he didn't play last week. He's not supposed to play this Friday night. So I want to see what they're doing without him in the game.
Coach, before I let you go, final takeaways from Friday.
It's so hard when you know as a coach and then as a staff and watching our kids and watching the reaction of people when you do what we did the other night. And I say we because this place has embraced, hopefully, the stadium and the whole concept of what we're doing athletically and just the level of excitement. And I've had people come up to me. I actually was in the grocery store yesterday, and I had a mom come up to me, and that was her first football game, and her son plays for us. It's the first football game she's been to since he's been playing football. And other than not having a place to park, that was her biggest concern. She didn't have a good place to park, but she was just so excited about the atmosphere that was created the other night. And you can't reduplicate that, but now we've got it forever.
Well, Coach, I'll say this before I let you go. I wanted to be on that field so bad because of just whenever you guys turned the light and the lights came down and our Sandman's blasting on there, that was completely awesome. So on behalf of our entire crew, Brian, myself, congratulations on having this new place. And we just look forward to calling that home for, as long as the good Lord wills us to be here.
Yep.
So thank you very much. Y'all give it up for head coach Rodney Southern. All right, we'll step aside and take a break. Coming up next will be our Coaches Spotlight, and for the first time on the show, we will have 2 coaches joining us here tonight. From the defensive back side of things, Coach Trevor Brazil and Coach Cameron Shirley join us next here on the Hornet Nation Coaches Show.
If you own or drive a diesel pickup truck, then you need the team of Slaughter's Diesel Repair in Huntsville to keep it running smoothly. Our technicians are experts in servicing and repairing these engines. We'll make sure yours lasts for years to come. Family owned and operated, we truly value our customers' trust. So we make sure to guarantee you'll always leave with a peace of mind that repairs were done correctly. Visit us online at slaughter'sdieselrepair.com to schedule your appointment today.
Did you know a doctor's prescription is not needed to begin physical therapy? This allows you to begin therapy sooner without having to wait for a doctor's appointment to obtain your prescription. Since optimal physical therapy outcomes are obtained when treatment is started earlier, sooner really is better. Dallas Williams and the team at Physical Therapy Associates was voted Best Physical Therapist in the Huntsville Items Reader's Choice Awards for the 6th year in a row. So when you make your PT choice, choose the best. Physical Therapy Associates, PTAclinic.com.
If you own or drive a diesel pickup truck, then you need the team of Slaughter's Diesel Repair in Huntsville to keep it running smoothly. Our technicians are experts in servicing and repairing these engines. We'll make sure yours lasts for years to come. Family owned and operated, we truly value our customers' trust. So we make sure to guarantee you'll always leave with a peace of mind that repairs were done correctly. Visit us online at slaughter'sdieselrepair.com to schedule your appointment today.
Lorenzo motioning closer as Taylor has the snap, looking to the end zone. He's got Trayshawn Brown in the end zone. Touchdown, Huntsville Hornets, 6-0, and Trayshawn Brown, the young sophomore running back, will have for the rest of his life that he scored the first touchdown at Huntsville ISD Stadium. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Hornet Nation Coach Show live at Chick-fil-A in Huntsville. How are y'all doing tonight? Come on, let me hear you. Come on. Hope you all are having a fantastic Columbus Day so far, and glad you're spending it here with us tonight. I'm Carlos Zimmerman. Brian Adams, if you're just joining us, is not here tonight. He's currently on a work trip in San Antonio. He will be back next week here on the show, but Brian, we miss you here tonight. All right, joining us now here in our Coaches Spotlight are two of our assistant coaches for the first time on the show. From the defensive backs side of things, we have Coach Cameron Shirley and Coach Trevor Brazil. Y'all give it up for Coach Shirley and Coach Brazil. Gentlemen, how we doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Doing great. Glad to have y'all on. Coach Brazil. Well. I'll start with you, sir. Mm-hmm. So let me just ask you, how did I understand you're a former Hornet, or excuse me, let me correct myself, current Hornet, in all intents and purposes. How did your journey get started here?
I mean, I could still suit up if I want to. So. I thought about it, man. But Friday, man, to be honest, like, I always miss Coach Southern. When those lights were blinking, like, it was surreal, like, for real, to be honest. Like, having my mom in the stands, my little sister, everybody still cheering. I mean, it brought back memories. I got a little emotional out there, but, yeah. Awesome. I enjoyed it, man.
It's awesome. So how'd your journey get started at Huntsville?
I mean, from HYFL on through high school. I mean, I was a Hornet through and through. So
Hornet through and through.
Yes, sir.
You love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Cam, how about you?
Started here, played YMCA football. I wasn't allowed to play tackle till we got to middle school, but came up through the ranks. And, you know, I'm excited to see, you know, that grass field that we played on and practiced on when we were kids now is a stadium, and it's kind of surreal to see.
Absolutely. Absolutely it is. So what about y'all's coaching journeys here at Huntsville? How did that start?
We came at the same time, same year.
Yeah, we started the same year.
Same year, and we just progressively been growing since.
So,
Yes,
Coach Shirley, I'll ask you, being a defensive backs coach for you, just what kind of pressure does that put on you personally, given that, you know, your line of defense is the last one that the offense has to break through?
Well, you know, I started coaching linebackers here at the junior high and moved up, and Coach Del Real was our varsity linebackers coach, and so I worked under him. And when he got the call to become the defensive coordinator, and he told me that I was going to come up and coach defensive backs, it's something I hadn't done before, but I was excited to take on that challenge and kind of learn a new position. I get to work with a great group of young men. I get to work side by side with Brazil here, and you know, it's scary, and I'd be lying if I told you every time the ball goes in the air I'm not holding my breath every Friday night. But we love to accept the challenge. We love the atmosphere. We love the challenge of we are the last line of defense, and we like that we get pegged as non-physical guys, and we like to prove that we are and come off the edge and tag somebody every now and then.
Coach Brazil, what about you?
I mean, actually, I started playing running back in high school, and I got switched to safety my sophomore year. So, I mean, it's familiar to me. So, and actually having, like, two, like, older guys back there now, well, besides Jacob, who's hurt right now, but having Cole and Isaiah back there right now, it makes my job easy. Both those guys are real smart. Like, they come with me for different things I don't see. So, I mean, it's a great experience for real.
Mm-hmm. And Coach Brazil, in terms of just the ball game from Friday night, you know, defensively, you guys were stout. Nothing really got behind your corners and safeties. Just your overall thoughts from how y'all played against Rudder.
We played well, to be honest. I ain't gonna say what's to be expected, but it was to be expected. Like, we expect greatness out of our kids. Like, we coach them really, really hard. Like, if they mess up, they know we're going to say something to them. Like, we on them like that. So, I mean, but, like, me and Shirley, we piggyback off each other. Like, if he sees something, I see something, we communicate to our kids, and we just vibe. So,
what about from your perspective?
I thought our kids came out and did what they're coached to do and what they're capable of doing. We tell them every week. I tell our corners that 0 points is a standard, and anything more than that is going to fall on our shoulders. And they held up their end of the bargain on that. I thought they challenged their, they have a very athletic group of kids. You look at the way they run, the way they play the ball in the air. So I challenge them guys, contest every ball that's in the air, don't back down from them guys, and I thought they did a great job of that.
Coach Shirley, I'll ask you this. Now you're into this bye week. It's a get-better week that I like to call it. Just what are you going to be working on with the guys as y'all go through this week to get ready for a big opponent in Lake Creek next week? Yeah, it's like what Coach Southern said, everybody, we've had a couple shutouts, and we allowed 3 points Friday night, but we go through the film as a staff, and, I compile a list of things that I think that, we can do better at, or we label as a mental error or something that we want to go back and correct. So there's always things that you can find in the film that we can fine-tune, and you can try to pour into these guys, hey, we played a great game, but you do this, this, and this, and maybe you don't have 3 points put on the board. So another thing I'd like, is we have the young guys coming up, and we got a couple of good younger guys that are going to come up, and with Jeremiah being a senior and Boss being a senior and Cole, we got a lot of young guys that are going to have to step up in the future. So just like what Coach said, we, watching those young guys and watching how they practice, watching how they go about the week and prepare, I think is going to be, huge for those young guys to see that. And also, get to see, and get feedback from us, the coaches that they're going to have in the future, and kind of learn how we work and how we operate. That's right. Coach Brazil, we have one of your defensive backs coming on the show here, coming up in a little while, J-Bug. Just what's it like to coach a young man like that over there?
I mean, it's fun, man. We've been having them guys since they were freshmen, so, I mean, you get to know them pretty well. Their personalities. You see them back there laughing right now. But, I mean, we love our guys, man. We truly do. It's fun. It's fun coaching them for it.
Coach Early.
I've been coaching J-Bug since he was in junior high. And J-Bug is a great kid to coach. He makes your job easy because, I get passionate and I'm emotional, and I'll get after him sometimes, and I know that I can get on J-Bug, and he's going to look me in my eyes and say, yes, sir. And at the end of practice, I can put my arm around him, and, we know that he knows that where I'm coming from is a place of love, and he knows that I also know his mama's phone number, and if I need to, I can get in touch real quick.
Last thing for you guys before we let you go. I'll ask both of you, just what does it mean for you guys to be here? And, not only as former Hornets on the field, but now on the sidelines coaching. What does it mean for y'all to be here?
Man, it's very special for me. A lot of times, when I was growing up, you got the, put somebody to ask you, where'd you go to school or where'd you play? And you'd say Huntsville, and it was kind of you kind of got that look. And, throughout my time starting here coaching and build my way up, I think we've kind of turned that viewpoint around a little bit. I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to have went to school here. I'm proud to coach here. I think what we do, a lot of places aren't able to do, the amount of information we give to our kids and what we're able to provide for our kids. And now especially with the weight facilities and the locker room and the training and the field house and everything that we're able to give our kids, I think is a blessing that a lot of places don't have. And, I'm proud to be here. I came up, some of the guys that are still on our staff, coached when I was there. I worked with Coach O every day in the PE gym. He was a freshman football coach and head girls basketball coach when I was in school, and I coached with Coach Elliott, and I think he's been coaching here since 1930 or something like that. And I'm just honored to be on the staff and to be a part of some of the history that's been made here. It's very special.
It's awesome, Coach Brazil.
Oh, I'm the same boat as him. I mean, it's been amazing. I always joke with the kids, like, if I can take it back 14 years, whenever I graduated high school, whatever it was, like, and playing under Coach Southern, like, we would won state. I said to them every single day, we would won state. Absolutely. But, I mean, just being here, like, just being under Coach Southern, coaching with the guys on the coaching staff, it's been a great experience for me, and that's all I can say.
Absolutely. Coach Shirley, Coach Brazil, we appreciate everything you guys do. You guys do an amazing job. Y'all give it up for coaches tonight.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all coming on, guys.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. All right, well, now transition to the player segment side of things, and much to J-Bug's dismay that he has to wait, we're going to start with the offense first. We go to the field general first. Junior quarterback Austin Taylor joins us coming up after the break.
Thank you for once again selecting Wayne Cummins at WC Auto Center in Huntsville as the best mechanic for 2023 in the Reader's Choice Awards of Walker County. At WC Auto Center, Wayne and his team of technicians work hard to give you the best automotive repair experience in the industry. In business locally since 1997, you can trust WC Auto Center and Wayne Cummins with your vehicle. Call them at 936-291-1093. That's WC Auto Center in Huntsville.
American Glass and Mirror, with 25 years experience, does all things glass and mirror, auto, residential, and commercial, providing friendly service with reasonable prices for quality products and skills, fixing, repairing, replacing, designing, and new installations. We've got a lot of glass around us. Think of American Glass and Mirror when you need them. Quotes are free, and you'll see they're reasonable, and their service and products are high quality. American Glass and Mirror, located at 2612 Montgomery Road.
2nd and 13. Taylor claps. He's going to look to throw here. Fires this one to the end zone. Caught Milton Green the third, and that will put the capper on this one tonight. 32 yards and an MRC Creekside touchdown from Austin Taylor to Milton Green the third, and that is how the Hornets are going to put this one away. Welcome back here on the Hornet Nation Coaches Show. If you're wondering why my voice is a little hoarse, it's probably because of that play right there, and it was started courtesy of our next guest here on the show tonight is the junior quarterback. I call him the field general all the time because that's who he is. It's Austin Taylor. Y'all give it up for Austin. Austin, how are you, bud?
I'm doing good.
Enjoy your day off?
Yes, sir.
What'd you do all day?
I sat on the couch and watched Duck Dynasty all day.
Attaboy. Attaboy. That just sounds like a good time anytime. So I want to look back at Friday. Obviously, a lot went into that ball game Friday night with all the, like Coach said, the pomp and circumstance and everything. Just your thoughts from the ball game.
Well, I thought we started off a little slow. Penalties were killing us. They just kept moving us back and back. And then when I threw that ball to Trayshawn, we scored. I kind of felt like relieved a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then as we went on through that game, it just felt like we would move the ball and then it'd come back, and then we'd move it more, and then it'd keep coming back, and then we just keep like deadening out drives. And I just felt like we didn't get in a rhythm.
You know, there was that one drive, I think, where it was just like you had a big play, and then we come back over here, you make it up, and then we're back here again, and then somehow we're further back over here. But, you know, you guys weathered the storm very well Friday night, able to come away with that win. But where do you feel like you personally could have improved upon?
Well, I feel like I could have improved upon is just being a better leader and just letting the guys know that we can get through this, through all the penalties, even though some of the penalties were weak, and I just felt like we could have just done better, and I could have done better a little bit, making better reads and going throughout that game.
Well, one read you made very well was the final touchdown to third, and obviously that felt great because you guys capped off the win that way. Just how has the chemistry with your receivers gotten better as the season's gone by?
It's just gotten better every week, just going throughout from group, route timing, and then just making bigger plays. I feel like each touchdown we get just better as the week goes on.
That's good. All right, well, I'll ask the elephant in the room. Playing in the new stadium, how'd that feel?
It's surreal. Yeah, it's cool, especially running out to the Inner Sandman with the lights going on and off and on. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I watched you guys getting hype. And, you know, I always watch for you when you're running out of the tunnel because usually when y'all run out, we're wrapping up one of our pregame segments. But I know you're always the last guy out because your mom told me that's a you thing, that you just like being the last guy running out of there. But that's good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. So you're into the Get Better week now. What do you hope to accomplish this week as you get ready for Lake Creek?
I feel like we just need to stay focused this whole week. And if we can stay focused and do what we need to do and get better, we will be fine going into the week against Lake Creek.
What are you expecting out of that Lake Creek squad that's coming up? I know it's still a while away.
I mean, I'm expecting they have good coaching, and I feel like we're going to beat them. We're going to beat the crap out of them.
There you go. It's the right attitude to have. All right. Get to my favorite part of these segments with you guys, and since Brian's not here tonight, I got all the rapid fires to throw at you right here. So let's dive right into it. Favorite meal at home?
Hamburgers with the boys.
Hamburgers with the boys. Who are the boys? I know one of them's sitting right over here, Zach Moss. Who are the others?
Cody, Hunter, Mason. Yeah, no one knows Mason goes to New Waverly, but shout out to him.
There you go. Good for that. Favorite subject in school and why?
Probably Probably ag production.
You see, with Mr. McGinney?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I was with him over the weekend at the youth retreat with Northside, and he told me that if you didn't say that, he was going to come get you. So, good job. Least favorite subject in school?
Oh, that's for sure. I don't want to say English. It's not that bad. Probably pre-cal.
Pre-cal.
That class sucks.
I believe it. Just doesn't sound.
The teacher's not that bad. It's just her class sucks.
I'm so sorry if you're tuning in. But all right. I need to preface this next question because the last time I asked this question, we got a very viral response out of it, courtesy of Mr. Zach Moss over here. So for the love of all mankind, if you say Ricky Bobby here, I'm going to wring your neck. Who's your biggest inspiration and why?
Probably Zachary Moss. If I had to go for it.
Why Zach?
Oh, because just why not? Look at him. True inspiration.
Hey, you have the camera on him, don't you, right now? Kind of? Yeah, there he is. There you go. You get your own little spotlight tonight, Zach. Let me see. What's your thoughts on playing for that man over there, Coach Southern?
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, he'll get in your tail end sometimes, but, you just got to go with it and trust that he's doing the right thing, and he's trying to make you a better person, a better athlete.
It's good. What about Coach Elliott?
Oh, same exact thing. He'll yell at you, but then he'll apologize that he yelled at you. He's a great coach to play for.
Awesome. Good deal. Well, you're a two-sport athlete. You play baseball as well for Huntsville High School, and I know you play travel ball as well. Just talk a little bit about that and your experience playing baseball at Huntsville.
Oh, it's fun. It's not as fun as football in Huntsville. I'll say that.
Sorry, Coach Jennings.
But, playing baseball is fun. I feel like you just grow better relationships throughout the weeks, especially during high school season. But in summer ball, you're just trying to get more looked at by colleges. I mean, you're just there, just sweating. But
literally.
It's worth it. It'll be worth it in the end.
Well, this upcoming baseball season has a lot with it because you're getting new digs on that front as well. Just what are you going to be looking forward to on that?
What game?
No, or just.
I'm just looking forward to hit a bomb on it.
Mm-hmm. You hope to be the first one?
Yeah, I do. I'm going to try.
We'll be watching. We hope for it. All right, going to roll some favorites for you here. Favorite sports movie of all time?
Talladega Nights.
There it is. Favorite musical artist?
Zachary Bryan.
Zach Bryan.
Zach
Yes,
Bryan.
he is very good. I know the answer to this, but for anyone that's tuning in for the first time, favorite NFL team?
Oh, Dallas Cowboys, unfortunately.
Wasn't too good of a night last night, was it?
Yeah, Texans got beat too. So
I know we did.
It's all good.
I know we did. Ours looked at least a little less painful. Least favorite NFL team?
It's not the Texans. It's probably 49ers. Yeah.
That tracks.
That guy. I hate that team.
You have a favorite NFL player?
Favorite NFL player? No. If I had to choose one, it'd probably be. No, I don't have one.
I mean, Dak, Micah.
No.
Leighton Vander Esch.
No. I don't think I have one.
All right. All the power to you. Favorite college team to watch?
UT.
Ooh.
Longhorns.
Now, also, this wasn't a good weekend for you, was it, Austin?
No, but we won, so that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Hey, there you go. Let's see. Your favorite football memory of all time?
First touchdown in the stadium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's probably the best one. Yeah.
Pretty cool. If you could play a different position in football besides quarterback, what would that be?
No, I'd be kicker or punter. Yeah, I'd be kicker probably.
Why?
Because you still don't got to get hit, and you still get pressure, but it's just a different job. You're using your leg instead of your arm.
This is true. All right. I added this new one here. I haven't asked anybody on this show yet, and I'm very intrigued what your answer would be. It's okay, Mom. It's not anything bad. Weirdest food combination you think you would enjoy?
I actually had it today. Pork chops and chips.
That's not bad.
No. Not terrible.
No. Did you put any sauce on the pork chops?
Yeah, I dazzled some barbecue sauce on it.
Okay. That's not. I was expecting something far worse, like ramen and scrambled eggs, but, shout out to Nathan Schweitzer. Dream job after football?
After football, probably have my own business. Either that or getting in the ag business.
Okay. Good deal. Jake would be proud of you. I hope you know that. Would you rather play a rain game or a snow game?
Oh, snow for sure. Snow in the new stadium with the lights.
Oh. Will we ever get so lucky?
No.
My producer says no. Would you rather? Okay, here's an interesting one. Since you're both a football and a baseball player, would you rather play a game at AT&T Stadium or Globe Life Field?
Oh, AT&T Stadium.
I
Just
knew-
because the Rangers play at Globe Life Field, I don't want to play.
Oh, that's right. You're an Astros fan. I forget. We don't like each other in football season, but baseball season we're just fine. All right. All right, we're going to do some this or that real quick. Would you rather practice in the morning or practice in the evening?
Morning.
Okay. Breakfast or dinner?
Breakfast.
Okay. Eat at home or go out?
Oh, go home cooked meal.
There you go. Chocolate chip or oatmeal raisin cookies?
Chocolate chip.
Attaboy.
What? You got to put like sugar cookies on that or something. I don't know anybody.
I'll change that up for J-Bug. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Dr. Pepper or root beer?
Dr. Pepper.
Attaboy. PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
Yes, sir. Madden or 2K?
Probably Fortnite. I don't really play. Out of those options, probably Madden. Though.
Okay. Do you prefer the show instead of that, or do you not play the show at all?
The show, I mean, I don't really play video games that much anymore. It's only when Zach texts me at 2 in the morning and hop on Fort.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
All right. LeBron or MJ?
MJ.
Okay. Instagram or TikTok?
TikTok.
Yes, sir. Thanksgiving or Christmas?
Christmas.
Winter or summer?
Winter.
Spring or fall?
Spring.
Classic rock or hip-hop and rap?
Rap.
Okay. You didn't go to homecoming, did you?
I went hunting.
Okay.
With Zach. And Dylan back there.
Okay, well, then that eliminates about 2 other questions. But my last question here for you before we welcome J-Bug on the show, our favorite question. If you were stranded on a desert island, what would be the 4 items you would take with you and why?
A fishing pole. That'd be 1. Paracord. That'd be 2. 3 would probably be a deer blind because you could use that as shelter.
Okay.
And then 4, I'd probably bring a knife.
A knife. You're set for life then at that point, so that's good. All right, Austin, before I let you go, anyone you want to give a shout-out to?
Yeah, I want to give a shout-out to my boy Matt, Peyton, J-Bug, all the coaches, my mom, my sister, and Mo, Kim, and then Dylan.
All right, there.
And Zachary Moss.
There you go. Can't forget Zach, the MVP here. All right, good deal. Austin, appreciate you coming on. Y'all give it up for Austin Taylor. Coming up next, we'll flip over to the defensive side of things. J-Bug, Jeremiah Winfrey, he joins us next here on the Hornet Nation Coaches Show.
Tim Rushing here with Charlie's Used Cars. If you have not been by to see the great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles we have in stock, do yourself a favor and come see us at 230 I-45 South in Huntsville. Charlie's Used Cars is a family-owned and operated business serving the auto needs for 50 years with superior customer service. Besides quality vehicles, Charlie's also has a service center where we can help with your auto repair needs and routine service and state inspections. Come by and see us or visit us online at charliesusedcars.com. Charlie's Used Cars, 230 I-45 South in Huntsville. Come see us.
This is Cicely again with Hartfield Florist. In business for over 50 years, at Hartfield's we strive to meet all your floral needs every day. From birthdays and anniversaries to weddings and other special occasions, we can bring your vision to life and customize your unique request. Give us a call at 295-5448 or visit us online at HuntsvilleHartfieldFlorist.com. The Pierce family and everyone at Hartfield's wants to say thank you for allowing us to personalize your events just like we've been doing since 1957.
With no one back deep to receive here for the Hornets. Nope, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Martin looking to air this one out deep down the field, trying to find his man, and it's intercepted. No, it's incomplete anyway. Great coverage there by the Hornets. It's incomplete. 2:07 left to go in the ball game. Turnover on downs. It's coming back to Huntsville. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Hornet Nation Coaches Show. Got our final player up here with us tonight. Before we get to J-Bug here, I do want to give one special shout-out. So if you were at the stadium Friday night, you got to see just the absolute incredible spectacle that it was, and I know it was a lot greater in person than over, on our broadcast. I mean, it was still great on that front, too. But There was one reason why it was so huge out there, and that was Jonathan Reed and his crew, and Jonathan's in the house tonight. If y'all want to give it up for Jonathan Reed and what him and his crew did Friday night, we appreciate you, Jonathan, everything you do at HISD. And, you know, I'm not here without you either, because he was one of my professors at Sam Houston too, so I have to throw that in there as well. So thank you, Jonathan. All right, joining us now. I've been looking forward to this all day since I woke up this morning. Joining us now from the secondary for the Huntsville Hornets, J-Bug. Jeremiah Winfrey, y'all give it up for J-Bug. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm sure.
J-Bug, how are you, man?
Good.
Did you have a good day off?
Yeah, it was cool.
What'd you do?
Oh, I was beating Peyton and BJ and Madden all day.
Who's your go-to Madden team?
Go-to Madden team. Well, BJ sucks. I can use anybody. But Peyton, like the Cowboys.
All right. Good deal. All right, so how have you been enjoying the season so far this year for you guys?
Yes, sir. It's been fun.
A lot of fun? What about it's been fun for you?
We winning.
There you go. That's right. Looking back at Friday night, it was a great defensive night for you guys. I know that one pick, or almost pick, that was almost there. Just I know that was tough. But, hey, you guys still played great coverage on the back all night. But what were those conversations like in the defensive huddles as you approached every down?
Don't lose focus.
Good.
You were like, don't let them get in our head.
Did you let them get in your head?
A little bit.
Nothing wrong with that, though. It happens. Where do you feel like you have been able to improve upon throughout this season?
My skates. Yeah, you can ask Coach. I was skating too fast. Yeah.
You want to explain that a little bit?
I can show you.
Jordan, I might need you to get up and get behind the camera here. We might go for a field trip. Let me ask you this. Just, playing in that new stadium, and just with all the, the lights going off and everything, what was that like whenever you ran out on the field?
Oh, that was cool. It was cool.
It was cool?
It was so many people there. I was like, oh, we can't lose.
And y'all didn't. That was the important thing to do.
No, we couldn't.
No, that's right. So, were you nervous at all, though, with that crowd?
No.
Attaboy. That's all that matters at the end of the day. So, looking forward to this bye week ahead for you guys. You guys get a chance to get better, and in physically and on the field. Just what are you looking forward to this week?
Getting better. That's really about it.
Go.
Getting ready for Lake Creek.
What do you think about Lake Creek?
Like what I really think.
As long as it's safe for radio.
They got one person. But Cole said he hurt right now. That's about it.
Okay.
That's cool.
So we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens coming up next week against Lake Creek. All right. I got the rapid fire for you right here, bud.
I'm ready.
You ready for it? All right, let's do it. What's your favorite meal at home?
Me and Pam, we make cookies.
Cookies. What kind of cookies?
Chocolate chip.
All right. Good deal. Homemade?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Favorite subject in school?
Ooh. Food science.
Food science. What's that class like?
We make cookies and stuff.
I should have guessed. What's your least favorite subject in school?
Government.
Government. Is it like Texas government, or is it like just world government, United States?
Mr. Burns' government.
Okay, gotcha. What don't you like about the class?
Cause it's early in the morning. I be having to do push-ups. Cause Brazil told me to call him Rudy.
Yeah, all right. Let me ask you this: who's your biggest inspiration and why?
Dang. Gotta do my research on that one.
It could be multiple people.
I don't know. We can skip that one.
All right, we can skip that one. What's your thoughts on playing for Coach Southern over there?
It's cool. It's fun.
It's fun. What makes it? What about it?
He let us have fun.
Good. That's good. What about Coach Brazil and Coach Shirley over there?
Oh, it's fun for it.
What do you like most about playing under them?
We get better every day.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, we have fun.
That's all that matters at the end of the day. You got to have fun out there on the field. If you're not, then what are you doing out there? Let's some favorites for you. Favorite sports movie of all time?
Space Jam.
Space Jam. There you go. It's a good movie. that I've never seen. Favorite musical artist?
Young boy.
Young boy. All right. You have a favorite NFL team you like to watch?
I can ask Siri.
Sure. We'll do this real quick.
Hey Siri, who got the best record in the NFL? I like the 49ers.
Hey, 49ers, they are very good. Hey. You have a least favorite NFL team? I don't think you can ask Siri this one.
The Patriots.
Patriots. Attaboy.
They always losing.
You have a favorite NFL player?
Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner. What about Sauce?
He play corner too.
You just like the way he plays and everything?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I mean, he's a good player. Favorite college team, if you watch college ball?
U of H.
U of H, all right. We got demoralized by U of H a couple of weeks ago, but we'll let that go. Do you have a favorite NBA team?
The Warriors.
Warriors. Because they win? Or because of
right.
Steph? Because of Steph?
Nah, because they win.
All right, because they win? All right. You have a favorite athlete, just athlete of all time, any sport?
No, not you, Peyton. LeBron.
LeBron. All right. Why LeBron?
He played football in high school.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He big too.
This is indeed true. If you could play a different position in football besides corner, what would it be?
Quarterback.
Quarterback. Why quarterback?
I'm gonna catch the ball and run every time.
Did you say quarterback or corner?
A quarterback, QB, like Austin.
Quarterback doesn't catch the ball.
They catch the snap.
You're right. You're right. I asked Austin this, and I want to see if you got something different here. What's the weirdest combination of food that you think you would enjoy?
Oh. So earlier, my boy BJ, he had muffins and yogurt. I'm going to try that one day.
Okay. That doesn't sound awful. I could think of worse stuff.
Can't hear you, bro.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Ooh. Somewhere having fun.
Somewhere having fun. So ahead of the depth chart on Sauce Gardner for the Jets, would that be fun?
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Okay. There you go. Do you have a dream vacation that you'd love to go on one day? Or I've already done it and you want to do it again?
Mexico.
Mexico. All right. Right there on the coast?
On the coast.
Okay, good deal. Here's some would you rathers. Would you rather be able to run 100 miles an hour or fly 100 miles an hour?
Run.
I would never have guessed. Why run?
I don't want to be that high in the air.
Nah, I got you.
What if I see a bird?
I don't know. Attack it?
No, I'm going to jump down.
Would you rather play a rain game or a snow game?
Rain.
Why rain?
We practiced in the rain the other day. It was fun.
Yeah, but it's on turf.
The snow is cold.
Okay. All right, I asked this last week on the show. Would you rather do the Lambeau Leap, where the guys at the Packers Stadium, they jump up into the crowd after scoring a touchdown? Would you rather do that or jump into the Salvation Army bucket like Ezekiel Elliott did a few years ago?
Ooh, I'd jump in the crowd.
Jump in the crowd? Both the guests last week said jump in the Salvation Army bucket, but, hey, I like that better, jumping in the crowd at Lambeau. That's an electric experience. Here's some this or that for you, J-Bug. Practicing in the morning or practicing in the evening?
In the morning.
Why in the morning?
Because I already be up. Just get it out the way.
Hey, smart. Breakfast or dinner?
Breakfast.
Okay. Eat at home or go out?
Ooh, go out.
All right. I don't need to ask the cookie question. I already know the answer to that. Between chocolate chip or oatmeal raisin chocolate chip, right?
Yeah.
Attaboy. Let's see here. PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
All right. Favorite game to play on the PlayStation besides Madden?
Fortnite.
Okay. Walked right into that one. All right. iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Okay. Would you rather hang with friends or just, hang by yourself?
With the guys.
There you go. There you go. Let's see here. Texans or Cowboys?
Cowboys.
LeBron or MJ? Nah, you already answered that. It's
Jordan.
Oh, you would go Jordan there. Okay. All right. Let's see. Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
Instagram. You don't have a TikTok?
I do.
Oh, you do? You have like a favorite trend right now, or you just like scrolling through that to waste time?
I don't know how to work it for real. I just be scrolling.
Thanksgiving or Christmas?
Thanksgiving.
Okay. Why Thanksgiving?
It's a lot of food.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Cookies count.
Yes, cookies count. You would go with cookies on that front?
I like cookies.
Not turkey? Not ham?
Oh, ham.
All right, there you go. Winter or summer?
Winter.
Spring or fall?
Fall. Football.
Okay, good deal. Did you go to homecoming?
No. I played in the game.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I know you, but Saturday night.
Oh, no.
0 for 2. Anyway, before I let you go, favorite question I love to ask on this show. If you were stranded on a deserted island, I've been waiting to ask this all day, what would be the 4 things you'd take with you and why?
I got to watch this. Ready? My TV, my game.
Uh-huh.
Dang, what else? My chair.
Uh-huh.
And my phone.
TV, games, chair, and phone.
Oh, I forgot food.
I hope for the best for you, my friend.
Nah, but like Peyton, he'll be on the island with me, though.
Okay, there you go. So you have a friend with you at least. You have a friend with you at least.
BJ too.
All right, good deal. All right, J-Bug, before I let you go, anybody you want to give a shout-out to?
Matt, everybody in here. I see y'all too back there, Peyton and BJ.
There you go.
Peyton and BJ, I got y'all. Them too.
Good deal.
Austin. My coaches, Coach Shirley, Sid, Southern.
There you go.
The rest of y'all. Hey, my Dukes, you too. That's about it.
All right, there you go.
Oh, my pops.
There you go. J-Bug, appreciate you coming on, man. Y'all give it up for J-Bug, Jeremiah Winfrey. We'll step aside and take one final break. She's not getting off the hook this week. Casey Kroll from the Huntsville Hornet Quarterback Club joins us coming up next here on the Hornet Nation Coaches Show.
Courage, integrity, perseverance, commitment, not just a job. This is a career with a purpose. The Texas Department of Criminal Justice is hiring correctional officers now. Full and part-time positions available, no experience required, paid training, great health care and retirement, and opportunities for base pay increases with continued service in the first year. Apply now at tdcj.texas.gov/co. That's tdcj.texas.gov/co. Serve Texas with purpose.
Did you get the message? It's a better deal at Dale's? Low down payments, affordable monthly payments, and competitive pricing? Hello?
Yeah, I've been trying to tell you, bad credit is no problem at Dale's. Quick and easy financing and a great selection of dependable and affordable cars, trucks, and SUVs. And Dale's Auto Sales has been serving the Huntsville community since 1970. They're a local business that's family owned. So go see them under the big yellow sign on 11th Street or visit them online at dalesautosales.net. It's a better deal at Dale's.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Hornet Nation Coaches Show. I know we just had a mass exodus, but, you know, I think people want to get home and enjoy the rest of their evening. But anyway, we're glad to have you here on the show. Final segment now. Joining us from the Huntsville Hornet Quarterback Club is Miss Casey Kroll. Y'all give it up for Casey.
Thank
Come
you.
on.
Yeah, they kind of all left when I got up here.
I
I
know.
feel weird now.
I know.
I'm not that mean. Some days.
I won't say anything. I won't say anything. Well, Casey, it was a great night Friday night.
Oh, it was amazing.
Absolutely. And I understand that you guys have your own merchandise shop now at the stadium.
It is so nice. We don't have to cart everything up, and mine and Kim's car all filled with everything. So we have our own nice little store right across from the concession stand, across from the Big H if you're coming into the stadium, right there next to the gate. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I know that. So is there anything you guys got coming up here?
We got some stuff coming up, but I want to say thank you to all the Huntsville supporters that we had some special shirts made up for Friday night, and we sold out except for 3 smalls. And we had a lot of people after the game ask if we were going to do another order. So please watch social media. There will be a order. It's going to be prepaid first. You're going to pay first, and it's going to be on. We don't know how we're going to do that yet, but just watch for social media. They'll be out, and like I said, it'll be pay first, and then we'll get them to y'all. We have this Saturday, yes, it is a bye week, but senior moms of football players, the varsity seniors, we're going to meet at 4 o'clock at the field. We have some special photos we're going to do. This has been a tradition going on for the last couple of years, so it's kind of one of those nice things that we get to do with our sons that I'm kind of excited about. Maybe actually get my kid without face paint to have a picture with me and not sweaty.
But that's his signature, though.
It is his signature, but I kind of, just as a mom thing, I don't want to be smelling like him when I get done.
I get it.
I love him, but...
See, GT, she loves you. There you go.
But the next home game will be senior night. So all senior parents, band, GGs, cheerleaders, football players, please be prepared for that. It's going to be a experience since we've never done it on our new field.
Right.
Get to have some new traditions started. So we'll be giving out towels that night also. So come by and see us at our new store.
Yes.
See our new merchandise that we have and support all the funds that we get from the sale of our merchandise. It goes back into the Booster Club, which goes to support 7th grade through varsity football. We don't just handle the high school, we also do junior high. So
Good deal. And a reminder, folks, all their meetings are here at Chick-fil-A.
we actually changed, tonight was our last meeting here.
I spoke too soon.
Sorry. It's just because a lot of our students, we have parents that have students playing for high school and junior high. So it's kind of hard for them to come here for the meeting and then rush over to pick up kids from both practices. So we're going to move back over to the field house for our meetings, and those are going to be every Monday until the season's over, and then it'll be once a month.
All right, good deal. Don't listen to me, folks. I don't know anything.
We just hadn't informed you yet. We decided that tonight.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Casey, anything else before I let you go?
I just want to thank everybody for all the support. This has been, I went to school here in Huntsville, and to see our own stadium, seeing that the stadium was actually packed, full of people, it was amazing. Seeing all the excitement. This has been a long time coming.
Absolutely. Casey, we appreciate you and everything that your group does for the Hornets, and we look forward to having you next week on the show.
All right, thank you so much.
Absolutely. All right, folks, that'll do it for another great edition of the Hornet Nation Coaches Show. Thank you. You can stay here. You can stay here. Don't worry. I like you. But we don't have a game this week, obviously, so all of us get the week off here coming up this week. Well, not me. I have a flight to New Mexico tomorrow, but that's beside the point. But coming up a week from Friday will be the game at Lake Creek. We will be there, me and Brian and Luke. Well, me and Brian will be in the stands, and then Luke will be down on the field for us. We'll have that broadcast for you on KSAM and on the KSAM YouTube channel. So thank you again for joining us here on this Columbus Day for the Hornet Nation Coaches Show. And on the count of 3, ladies and gentlemen, we want to give a big 1, 2, 3 Sting 'em Hornets as we always do. Matthew Schweitzer, please do the honors, please.
Sting 'em Hornets!
Good night. God bless. We'll see you next week here, 7 o'clock, Chick-fil-A in Huntsville on the Hornet Nation Coaches Show. I'm going to bed. Good night.
This has been the Huntsville Hornets Coaches Show with head coach Rodney Southern. Brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Hornet pride lives on KSAM.